Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. We're coming to you with a special news brief today, covering a story that is literally reshaping the future of artificial intelligence. The news is all about an investment on a scale that's hard to even imagine. So, let's just jump right into the numbers. Okay, let's just start with this number. $110 billion. And to be clear, that's not a country's budget or some company's total market cap. Nope, that's the size of a single investment round for a major AI developer. And this news just broke. And believe it or not, that's not even the biggest number we're talking about. Look at this, $730 billion. That's the company's new valuation. I mean, a number like that puts it right up there in the same league as the absolute biggest, most valuable tech companies on the planet.
So yeah, this is way more than just another funding announcement. We are talking about a truly landmark event here, one of the single largest capital raises in the history of the tech industry. Ever.
The company made it super clear what all this money is for, and it's really about one primary goal: scaling AI for everyone. The mission is to transform this powerful technology from something that felt like a research project into a global utility, like the internet itself. And a shift that big? Well, it takes an unprecedented amount of resources. I bet this massive obviously begs the question, right? Who on earth has this kind of cash and, more importantly, the strategic reason to make a play like this? Well, the answer reveals some real titans of industry are behind this deal. And what's really fascinating here is who's writing the checks. These aren't just investors, they are strategic partners. You've got Amazon dropping $50 billion, with Nvidia and SoftBank each putting in $30 billion. And let me tell you, every single one of these players brings a whole lot more than just money to the table. This brings us right to the heart of the story. Why now? Why this historic level of funding at this exact moment? The answer, in a word, is demand. We are seeing an absolutely explosive, unprecedented demand for AI tools from, well, everywhere. In their announcement, the company basically boiled it down to what they're calling the AI scaling triad. To keep up with this insane demand, you need three essential things: massive computing power, a global distribution network, and, of course, the capital to pay for the first two. This whole deal has been put together specifically to lock down all three of those pillars. And if you want to really wrap your head around that demand, just look at this number. Over 900 million weekly active users. And that's just for their main chat product. That's a user base that's right up there with the biggest social media platforms in the world. People are flocking to this to learn, to create, and to build. And get this, a huge chunk of those users are actually paying for it. The service now has more than 50 million paying subscribers. What's even crazier is that the momentum is just building. The start of this year is already on track to be the biggest period for new signups in the company's entire history. And it's not just individuals either. Business adoption is going through the roof. We're talking over 9 million paying business users who are relying on these AI tools for their actual jobs. From tiny startups to the biggest corporations, teams are plugging this tech into everything: engineering, sales, customer support, you name it. So to serve that kind of incredible demand, you need more than just a big pile of cash. You need massive infrastructure. And that right there is where these strategic partnerships become so crucial. They are literally being built to power the future of AI. And these partnerships are really smart. They each serve a different vital purpose. The collaboration with Amazon, that's all about global distribution and innovation, getting the tools out there. The Nvidia deal, though, that's about pure raw power. It locks in the next generation of computer chips, including a staggering 3 gigawatts of capacity just for inference. That's what makes the AI run day to day, and another 2 gigawatts for training the even bigger, smarter models of the future. So what does this all add up to? Let's kind of zoom out for a second and think about what this really means for the future of artificial intelligence as a whole. It feels pretty clear we're watching a major transition happen in real time. This cutting-edge AI is officially moving out of the research lab and straight into our daily lives, and it's happening on a global scale. The new way to win in this field isn't just about having the smartest algorithm anymore. It's about who can build out the infrastructure fast enough to meet this demand and turn it all into reliable products. There's a quote from OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman, that I think just nails the whole spirit of this announcement. He said, "Building AI that works for everyone will require deep collaboration across the stack, and we're excited to do this together." And that really just highlights the key takeaway here.
This next giant leap in AI isn't something any one company can do on its own. So, this all leaves us with one last really big question. With this kind of money and brain power behind it, AI is about to be woven into the very fabric of our world. The question isn't if it's going to have an impact anymore, it's what that impact is going to be. As AI goes truly global, what do you think its biggest impact will be on your world?